It's that festive time of year again when people regurgitate the myth that Christmas is pagan. There are various claims that are made and none of them add up, and you're going to see why. So the premise of this argument is that when Christianity became the state religion, that they had to appease all of these pagans, so they used dates for pagan festivals and sort of intertwined them. Now it is true that Sol Invictus did in fact fall on the 25th of December, but here's the problem with that. This Roman festival was established in 274 AD, and Christians, long before this, had already recognised the 25th of December as the date of our Lord's birth. Hippolytus writes about this in his commentary on Daniel in 204 AD. Now the reasons for this date is because they believed that Christ was conceived on March 25th, the start of spring and new life. It also coincides with Passover and his death on Good Friday. So add on 9 months, you get December 25th. Whether or not these calculations are correct or not is by the by really. What we've actually shown here is that the premise of Christmas predates this stuff. And some might say, yeah, but isn't it weird that they fall on the same date? Well, if you look at a Roman calendar from that time, there is a plethora of celebrations and feast days. So any date that a Christian would choose is bound to overlap something. So that's that nonsense done with. Some people like to collate Christmas with Saturnalia, but that was celebrated on the 17th, so no. But what about the Nordic Scandinavian pagans, their winter solstice and Yule? What about it? Because I don't know if you notice, but in that time, Christianity was largely in the Mediterranean and the Middle East. They barely knew that each other existed. Therefore, there's absolutely no reason to try and appease any of them pagans. In fact, Yule logs were originally called Christmas logs. So they adopted Christianity into their tradition, not the other way around. Some people even get angry at Christmas trees, which is strange, because they read a passage in Jeremiah about a tree. The Christmas tradition is that it represents the tree of life. I think people need to calm down, stop being so paranoid, and rejoice in the Lord. Because if worship is an act of will, I can't accidentally worship something. Giving thanks, almsgiving, and praising our Lord Jesus Christ couldn't be further from pagan. Thanks for listening, and God bless.